Okay, I don't know what's going on, but my camera isn't coming on. Bear with me a second. I hope my camera's not just broken. What is going on? What is going on? See, I don't stream in the day and things like this happen. Why is it not coming on? Oh, no. Bear with me. Let me close OBS down 1 minute. Hopefully it doesn't go off. Right, I'm going to have to I'm going to have to... Let me just try. I don't understand what is going on here. Deactivate it and then activate it. Woohoo! There we go! I did not have a clue what was going on there. I'm like, oh my gosh. So, good day, Angie. Hurry up, Shell. Did you buy anything, Tammy, the time you was waiting? We're waiting, woman. Don't want to pressure you though, hon. You take your time. Well, hi, everybody. You're very welcome. I don't normally stream in the day, but I just thought, why not? I get to see more of my lovely Aussie friends that can get on at this time. It is daylight, so you see more brightness. Hi, Ashley. Hi, Pickwick. Woo, you're up early. So, welcome. Hi, Ria. How are you? And welcome everyone, Tammy, to my moderator team. Check the cables. Woohoo! I don't know what on earth was wrong with it. I just activated it and deactivated it, and voila, there it went. So, thanks to our lovely Ashley who got my combo up. I've been able to get a combination up for, just get another piece of paper. For the Brutes. So, the Brutes colours that we're going to go for, hopefully this works. I'm not going to swatch out the white because it's not going to happen. So, hopefully they match. So, we're going with 001. Which is equivalent to lemon yellow. Then we're going to be using 002, which is equivalent to canary yellow. And then we are going with 093, which is equivalent to goldenrod. And then 102, which was the closest I could get to crimson red. And then 023, which was the closest I could get to... have I missed sienna? Have I gone for sienna? I mustn't have done one for sienna brown. Why wouldn't I have done one for sienna brown? Let me just check sienna brown. Just bear with me. We've got... Hello, Fussell! Happy Tuesday morning! Still at work, don't tell my boss. I'm shell lurking. No worries, I won't tell you, boss Fuzzle. I hadn't noticed the blue, sorry. Sweet. I'm blue. She has the spanner power. Never fear, I found them in a box. I was supporting my bookcase. Hi Tiff, how are you? Good morning and welcome. Right, let me just find Sienna Brown, because why would I have not picked one for Sienna? I can't even find it on here. I'm sure I swatched, because that's more sepia, so I need to find Sienna. Maybe I didn't get Sienna Brown out. Let me have a look. So I'm going to have to try and find one. So yeah, that's Sienna. Did I match one up last night? 021, I think, maybe closest. Oh, 0. In fact, no. 117. Let me find 117. 117 will do for Sienna Brown, so I'll just pop that in here. So 117 will go in between there. And then we've got our black and white 028 and 032. If anyone is colouring along with the square brutes, pop them back down there. So as you heard coming in, my dogs are with me. So my little one is down here in his little crate. My other big one, come. If you can see him, my big boy's here. Come here, look up here. Come here. Look this way. Come here. What's up here? Okay. What's up here? Say hello to everyone. Hi, moo moo. Say hello. Yeah, don't start barking though. So they are with me. So if they start barking at things that happen in the street, I do apologise, because I think he started barking really loud and I didn't have my mic off, so in the intro you probably heard him like barking really loud. So, oh, what's Pickwick got? I'm celebrating something personal, so I figured I would pull the trigger on those. What have you got? Oh, you got Holbeins! Yes! Welcome to the Holbein Club! Whoop whoop! So yes, hi everybody lurking. So yes, I'm not used to streaming at this time of day, so obviously people may not know I'm on, but that's fine. I've got you lot, so that's okay with me. So we're going to be using, so I'm just going to white here. White 032, and then we're having 001, 002, 093, 102, 117, 023, and then we're having black, which I'll put down here, which is 028. So if any of you want to do honey, that will be your combo for honey with the square Brutfuners, however you pronounce them. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to take a quick picture of that, and then I can add it to screen. So just bear with me for 2 seconds. So this can go up on screen. Brightness I want. I'm just going to quickly email that to myself and then add it to my screen. To me. Shellarty. Okay, 2 minutes everyone, 2 seconds, 2 seconds. It's just for the convenience of anybody watching. If you want the combo for honey, so that should be my scent anyway. There we go. Just pull that onto OBS. I'll check anyone chat in a second. Don't want to miss anyone. Sorry, it's going to be quite big. Maybe I ended up just flipping it. There we go. Don't know, I flip that then. Can you see that there if I leave it there like that? Okay. I want to do honey. Hi, Leslie. So if I missed anyone coming in, I do apologise. Welcome, welcome. It's lovely to have you here. So we're going to get on with this honey. So if you watched Friday night, I added all this dripping honey because what I'm going to do, I'm going to draw a branch over this way and I'm going to make it look like a floating, I'm altering the image so it's going in for Ashley's hashtag. So I'm going to give it a loop and I'm going to put it onto a branch that'll run across here and down the side here. Like a dream catcher type of look is what I'm going for. So this is not necessarily real. It's not a real bee. It's a flowered, like in my imagination for this is like a made up bee. It's not real. So its wings are actually going to be all honey. This is why I've done this dripping coming off them and then dripping coming off here and round the bottom. So hopefully my vision in my mind will work. Your boss is sat behind you, Fussel. Oh no. So let me just pop these over here. I know we use them for the bee, so I don't want to get them wrong, and I can move my little thing out of the way. Now if it goes a bit dark, I'm going to put my light on because here in the UK, as you know, the weather's not brilliant. So 1 minute it's good and then the next minute it's not. So there we go. I just want to take the autofocus off. So as a lot of you know, I'm house hunting, so I'm getting really excited about house hunting. Let's get that focus nice and crisp. So I'm house hunting and I've just found the perfect house you could imagine, and I bet you any money I'll end up in a bidding war with it. But my mum's at it, don't get too excited, because I get so excited like you wouldn't believe. Hi Debbie the Doodler. 7 AM brewing coffee and watching shell colouring honey. Yes, have a honey coffee. So what I'm going to do is what we used to do, exactly what I did with the Prismacolors, which was to use the white first. It may look like a silly process to do. I'm just taking the square edge off these pencils and just sharpening them up. But I promise you, it's the way it needs to be. So start with the white first. And if any of you watched my tutorial on honey in the background series, you'll know what I'm about to do anyway. It's just going to be the same thing. So I have my piece of card, what I used for background drew with me. That's just what I'm going to use for reference, just to give me something to base it off. So my brutes are quite all sharpened there. Where did I put the little thing? So I have this out for reference, so I'll just pick out some of them from there and put it into here. So what I did with the white, so for the blobs, I'm going to put in the white where I want the highlight to be. So just random parts of that. House hunting is great, moving is horrible. Yeah, I know, Leslie. I think that's what's scaring me. But at the minute in the UK, the supply and demand is not there, so people aren't moving, obviously because of COVID. But then when people are putting the houses up for sale, there's like 15 to 20 buyers wanting to buy that one house. So people are ending up in big bidding wars. And we went viewing a house on yesterday morning, and she said to us when we got there, I will let you know there's already 10 offers on the table for the house. And I was like, oh. So, and this one that's come on it needs some updating to it, but it's a really big house, and I really like the idea of it. You know, when you get it in your head and you're like, oh, that's the house, that's the house. Sammy, remember to go home in 2.5 hours now that the stream is running. Yes, so you're going to end up sitting at work getting engrossed. So I'm moving in with 001, and I'm just going to go all around the outside of that with 001, and I'm hopeful it should come out exactly like I did the honey on the Prismacolor one. So I'm not going over that white, I'm just going round it. And wherever I needed it to be lighter, it should stay lighter. That's why I love it when you find combos for one pencil for a certain thing. You can just match it up to the combos for another. I hate the packing part. Don't mind unpacking, because you know you've got rid of all your rubbish and you're just putting into your house the stuff that you want. So I get dead excited about that. But I hate the packing part and making sure it's all packed away and in boxes and you've not thrown away something you shouldn't have thrown away. Did I put any white on that one? Can't remember if I did or not. So yes, this could be, if this is a good stream time, this could be a permanent thing. Because obviously I'm not going to be streaming every Sunday, so this might be a good time. Hi Kirsty! Welcome Team Tommy! Yeah, that's the thing, Angie, that's what I can't wait. I would always put my stamp on it anyway, because I'm so particular with the way that I want my house to look. I would put my own stamp on it anyway. Don't get me wrong, there's been a few that we've been and viewed and I've been like, oh, I love how it's decorated, and I probably wouldn't touch it. But even then I think you would add something that makes it yours. So that's going to have a big kind of bubbly bit. So then next I'm going to go in with 002, which would be our canary yellow, and we're just deepening it up. So I'm just going to follow that same area, but I'm leaving a slight bit of the last colour in. I'm just kind of running this more around the edges. I love this honey though when it's done, because it makes it look like real honey. Good eye. Love it. So yeah, most people are working and lurking, and I'm really happy that people are here. And it's a daytime for me. I can chill out. I don't need to worry about anything, so that's good. So I'm just going to follow around the edge of here. I have so I found out that, obviously, you know, a lot of people know I've got Crohn's disease. And I've since found out these last couple of months, instead of getting cold sores on the outside of your mouth, I only get them very regular anyway. Not very regular, should I say. I don't get them very regularly, that should say. But when I do, I get them on the outside of my lips. But these last 6 months, I've been getting them up on the inside of my mouth. in front of my teeth on the inside, and it was only my sister-in-law that said to me, you do know you can get mouth ulcers from Crohn's. So I think that's what they are. So at the minute my top lip looks very like big and inflamed, like I've had Botox or something in my lips, or fillers, but I haven't. It's just that I've got a cold sore behind it. Shall love the out of the blue stream you do. It's just when you get that urge in it, you're like, oh, I'll just jump on and entertain everybody at this time of day. I'm a bit more fresher in the day. Are you going to make the office look like the one I posted in the Facebook group yesterday? Imagine those drawers. Me, Tammy, that office is definitely... One second, my mum's ringing me. Mum, I'm just doing an impromptu live. Speak to you in a bit, bye. My mum. Oh, Tammy. Yoo-hoo! And did I tell you that my daughter loved them that much she wanted to nick them from me, and I went, do not touch my socks. The My Koala socks. And thank you so very much for these beauties. I can now throw away the old ones, which are down here. They're that old, they've even got paint in the bottom of them. But no, thank you very much, honey. It was so lovely of you to get them to me, because they're like Rara's rocking horse doo-doo. So thank you very much, honey. Received them safe and well, but I love them koala socks. They're amazing. They're a bit of Australia. I love them. I absolutely love them. Chilling socks. Chilling. Yeah, I would love to be able to make that wall of drawers and pencils in an office. I would absolutely love it. I'd have a pull down drawer, like desk, pull it out from the wall, and I'd have all drawers going up with all different things. And I loved how I've used the boxes for the display purposes at the top. I absolutely love that. So I'm going all the way around the edges here and then across the middle, and I'll need to go in between there because that will be where the wax has come. So yeah, my little bump is making me talk a bit funny, I think. So this is now goldenrod, and we're deepening up goldenrod, and this is where I'm going to see exactly how much or how well these layer. So let me come down a little bit more because you might not be able to see it. Yeah, she did. I love them. What was in the box? In the box, this one. The Montmartre brushes, so the fine, medium and bold. And I don't actually think I've got a medium. Have I got a medium one? What colour is that? I actually don't have a medium one. I only have that one. Oh, yes, I do. Is it the fine one I don't have? Oh, I don't have the fine one. So I just have these two. And like a flat... Which is the other one I have? I'm sure I had. Don't know where it's gone. No, yeah, I must be thinking of the Derwent brushes. I thought I had a flat one, but no, I only have these two, and I've had them that long that they're all... Oh no, this is a flat one. I've had them that long that they're all fraying, so, and they've got paint inside them. So Tammy sent me the one that have got 3 in because they don't have them ones here, so that was so cool for me to get them, so thank you very much. They literally are rare as I'm stuck on something now. This chair. There we go. It stopped rolling. Show us under the camera. Oh, yeah, keep showing them up there, don't I? Can you see them? Fine, medium, and so I don't actually have the fine one. Oh. So, oh, and I absolutely love these ones more than the Derwent brushes. So this is the bold one. And I love the brush bristles on these. But this is the bold one. And then you've got the medium one. See that? Got the extra set of flats. Do they have flat ones as well? And that's the little tiny fine one. I'm so excited to use this one because where is my Derwent? I always use this one, and that's my Derwent fine. Look how much finer that one is. So this one's on its way out. So thank you very much, Tammy. I've even got a smaller fine one, so I'm chuffed with that. My mum's just rang me. Mums must think alike, Ashley. So yeah, Tammy's sent me them because we don't get that set over here. Or it's very hard to find it anywhere. I got the extra set of flats if you want them, Shell. Oh, Angie, it costs an absolute bomb. I know Tammy said don't look, but I absolutely looked, and it costs so much for you to send to me. I'd feel horrible that you'd have to pay that to send it to me. So this is the golden rod, and I'm just going to go sporadically, if that's the right word. Kind of going to go around the edge, and then I'm going to pass it through, but I want it to look, yeah, like not a patterned effect, if that makes sense. Just like add it wherever you want to randomly. It's nice to be able to send something we get here in Oz instead of yours showing us things you can't get. We can't get. Yeah, it is, isn't it? It's a shame. But I've got some things I'm going to send you. You should be receiving something very, very soon. If you've not, I'm going to have to track it actually. But I think it said the end of May, your package that's coming for you, Tammy. And I'm going to make you something and send it you in the post. Does she not know the stream is more important? I can't wait to show you my swatch route. That is so cool that they've got flat ones. Be right back getting coffee and breakfast. No problem, Pitwick. That's why I only send socks. They change by weight, otherwise I would have loaded it up. I know. I mean, that's already expensive. I know you told us not, Luke, Tammy, but I would have said, don't you send me them if I'd have known it would have been that much. So I'm trying to darken up the edge here. And then I'm going to send it round here. I'm going to collide over here. So I want to add bits. So where I did in here, where we've got like random bits crossing over, that's what I'm going to start creating now with what would be the golden rod in the Prisma, but is 093 in the Brutfuners. So I'm just adding that texture in. They're very, very, very crumbly, these pencils that drive me insane. No, there's not price with friendship. Angie, honestly, I don't feel like you need to send me anything. It'd be lovely to have them, but I don't want things costing people a fortune. And if you send me anything, you have to send me your address so I can send you something back. That's the dealio. Only Tammy wouldn't give me hers, so I ended sending her something on a wish list. But wait a minute. Ah, Tammy, I've got your address. Now I can send things to Tammy. Because I'm going to do... Have you seen my box of stuff for me to make my journals? I'm making a swatch journal. So this bit, I'm not being precise or anything like that. I'm just literally adding it where I want to add it. So the less pattern and more roughly you put goldenrod or that dirt bit down, the better. Then we've got crimson red. I'm just hoping that I can layer this much up. So with the crimson red, this is where we're going to put all our darker, richer tones of the honey in now. I know, but I always feel bad, Ashley. This is when you sent me that thing and I was like, oh my gosh. It didn't cost me half as much to send virtually the same amount of stuff to you. So this is now 102, which would be the crimson red. So this is where we're going to start going over kind of where we've put the goldenrod, or the, I keep calling it the colours that we've just used. Hold on a second. We've just put 093, and I'm just going to come in all around the edges with that, and this is where you're going to start making the honey effect now. You can cross it into your lighter areas if you wanted to. It doesn't matter. Hold on a second, let me catch up. Tammy, that's why I did a flat rate for Christmas for Shell, one price, as much as you can stuff in the box. That's what we're going to do. We're going to do boxes at Christmas, Ashley. So just save it all up all year and then we'll send each other a big box. Angie doesn't take no for an answer. Price doesn't bother me. I wanted you to have them. Aww. Tonight I don't have it at work with me, Kirsty. I'm going to go live tonight. Yes, Ashley is live tonight, 6 p.m. US time, midnight. No, 11 p.m. UK time. And I unfortunately have no idea what that is in Australian time. But sometime in the morning for you guys, I think. Listen to your mods. Angie, that moment you realise the return address is on the package. I was hoping she wouldn't notice. I notice everything, mate. Send me your address so I can send American Sweets and Cinnamon Mousse stickers. Shell, I do not know what I am doing. I'm hiding from the camera like we are on a video call. Just got out the shower. I'll get Shell's address off you later. Oh. So this is where we're going to make, like I said, going to go all around these edges. It makes it nice and rich and honey looking. And same down here. I just hope that this comes out kind of the same as the other ones do. So here I want to make it really rich around that edge there. And I'm just going to pull bits in where I feel I want it. That's the same down here. So I live right by a school. I can hear all the kids playing out. It's funny. Hi Mona, how are you? Tara, that was the first thing I looked for. Oh, after the elderly man downstairs had already opened it. He must have thought, right, I'm going to have a look what's in this package, and if it's something I can have, I'm going to have it off. If not, I'll just hand it back to him and say, I thought it was mine and opened it. I bet that's what it was all about, Ashley. It's annoying. Customs makes you put them return address. I know. I know. Just know that if you send me stuff, I will send you something back. Whether it be some drawing or whatever, I will send you something back. So that kind of makes it look okay for me. I'm going to go around here. And then I want to take all this bit dark. So these are layering up quite well. Put quite, what have I done now? 4 colours there. So now this is the 5th. So they're not doing too bad. So I'm quite impressed with the layering of them. Come over here. Absolutely, Ashley. He might have had a heart attack. Who? Oh. Could you imagine if he'd have opened the one Zeb sent you, Ashley? That would have been hilarious. Ooh, what's these boots? And he'd been like opening them going, oh, my eyes. Oh dear. I'm way more giddy in the day, can you tell? Way more giddy in the day. Okay, so what I'm going to do with them now is go back to goldenrod, and I'm kind of going to not blend it in, but just smushy them edges a bit. I don't want it to look too blended. I want it to look like there's darker and lighter bits of honey flowing through each other. I think that crimson red in the Brutes is just a little bit pinkier than it is in the Prismacolors, but it just shows that we can get a similar colour. They really do layer well for a budget. They really do, Tammy. I'm really impressed. Oh my God, Kirsty, my stepdad dropped off a table and chairs, and he came out and asked who he was, and I said my stepdad. He laughed and said he thought maybe he was my boyfriend. Tim. Tom, I mean, not Tim. Tom. That's funny, that. I bet he laughed as well, didn't he? Do you know, I miss him shouting, "Hey, England!" on the phone. You're going to have to take me to your mum's, Ashley, and then I can say hi over the phone. So at this point now, I'm going to go back with the white. I'm going to brighten up that area. Oh gosh, they do. They'll actually get some of the yellow. So maybe I won't go back with the white. I'm going to go back with the lightest yellow as well, I think. That's took a lot of the yellow away. So let me just bring the 0, 0, 1 back in, because it's took. That white is really good at, I'll be interesting to see. That white seems like it's going to be a really good white for highlighting. I need it to be white, but not too white. I don't think I went back with goldenrod on this one. So once you've smushed that out a little bit, we're going to come in then with what would be sienna brown. Has anybody else popped in? 903 is called Pink Pearl, explains the slight pink touch. Yeah, it does, but on here it looks virtually the same, but then when it's on that paper, I suppose, yeah, it is, so like you can see a slight bit more pink. But I think that was the closest. And I put them down. 0, 1, 0, 2 is probably the closest, because that's even pinker. So they all seem to have quite a pink tone, don't they? These Brutfuners, the reds, have got more of a pink undertone. And there isn't that many reds, actually. I'm looking at it. Oh, there's some, even these have got a pinky. Even these have got a pinky tone, but these are too bright. So yeah, but it's coming out good. I mean, this is the Prisma one, so if anything it just looks a bit warmer, which honey can be. Next time I go I will visit and call you. Woo, yes, welcome back, Pickwick. I was like, but I live with my it's like when you yell hi from England and the shop workers are like hi. Yeah. So now I'm going over the top of the 102 with 117, and it'll just kill a little bit of that pink and turn it to like a rich auburny, which is what we want. I'm not killing it all. Just going all the way around there, following where I went with that 102. I'm sure I'm number dyslexic. Is that even possible? News reporter paper again. There is never enough reds and reds in any set, or even a real red. Yeah, a real red. I want a real red. I think the is the red in the light fast. That's meant to be a good red, isn't it? Is it the permanent red in the light fast? Just bear with me 1 second. I just need a drink. I feel like I'm getting a dry throat. So I'm just following it where I've done that red. I'm due my second jab in a couple of weeks. I'm a bit nervous of that. There's never, I've just read that. Just add an orange to reduce the pink. Yeah, I think this is helping. There must be a bit of a warmer undertone because it's killing a lot of that pink, which is what I was after. So now it's starting to match up similar to this. So I'm happy with that. Thanks, Angie. Yes, but make sure, Angie, if you send me something, you put your address on the return so I can send you something back. It's like I've drawn a little foot there. So just get off some of that flaking. They do have a lot of dust. So then I'm coming in with 023, which would be sepia. Yeah, because the other one's sienna brown. This is sepia. So what I'm going to do with this, where you can see now, oops, where I added these really dark areas in, that's what I'm going to do with this. So these are going to be quite random, and I'm hoping, and it all crumbled on me, which is not what I wanted. Oh, I hate pencils that crumble. Sorry. So I'm going to add these darker bits in. And this is where your honey just comes to life then. And I'm just going to put it where I feel I want it to go. Or feel I see the honey in my mind, and that's how I want it. Just like that. And you can see the difference already. It just comes to life. It's really cool. So in these edges here as well, because these are going to be dark. I wasn't expecting it to crumble like that, so I've lost a bit of my point. But I just love doing honey, it's cool. Durant red is any day of the week over red. Man, I want to do this to my boot, but I can't concentrate this hard at work to do it. Ashley, that's funny. I am not a fan of magentas. Well, guess it depends on what I'm colouring. Red is just my favourite colour. It is. I'm yet to find my perfect red, and I haven't found. Do you know what I do like? And I think it's. Let me show you in which one's got my black widows in. this one. These are alright, these drawers, but when you put all your pencils in, how do you get them out? I can't get them back out. Let me get the small one out. Let me get these ones out, because I know these come out. And maybe they don't want to come out. Oh my gosh. Back trolley. I'm going to have to rearrange this trolley, because I cannot get my pencils out of it when I put them in. So which one has got my... Let me check if this one's got my Black Widows in. Yes, it has. So, where is it? Is it this one? Is it Blood Red? Let me just check. I think it's either Blood Red or is it Ladybug? Is a really good red. There we go, yeah. Ladybug in the Black Widows spider set. The red is like a proper red with the true red undertones. Can you see it? That is my only red that I've found. You can't really see it because I've not got my light on it, have I? You see it if I put my light on? I'll put my light under the camera. There we go. Can you see? Black Widow, Ladybug out of the spider set. And it comes out that red. So to me, that is an awesome red. And it is the only proper red. And it also has the proper, where is it? Is it this one? Where is the really good purple, which is Amethyst? And I love that purple as well. So the Black Widows are a true purple and a true red. And they're out of all these sets what I have of pencils, that is the only set where I can say it's got a true red and a true purple that I absolutely love. Like you can tell, both them pencils are used. I think I'm on my second Ladybug one, and I'm on my second Amethyst, and that's virtually near enough gone. I definitely need to get a proper... I think everyone's saying I need a Dial 33 for these pencils, so I'm going to have to look at ordering one of them today for these. But I don't like how they crumble, I'm not going to lie. But I'm not going to cover all of that red with these, because I don't want to take away all the red colour. Let me just come back down. There we go. I don't want to take all the red, but I definitely want to deepen it up in places, or darken it up, should I say. Have I missed anyone coming in? Let me look. Yep, no worries. I live in Marylebone too. Okie dokie. So if you send me something, Angie, I'll send you something back when I send Tammy's. Still here, Shell. Just blow drying my straightening her. No problem. Have I missed anyone coming in? I don't think I have. Hi, Kim. What time is it in the UK? It is 12:34. Tammy's quite partial to a chili red from the crayarts. I don't have crayarts. I'll have to check it out on I think Jane, my friend's got crayarts. Just past lunchtime. Hello, Minerva. How are you? Or Minerva, I should say, isn't it? Minerva. I keep pronouncing it wrong. I'm so sorry. Getting ready for work and lurking. No problem. Lurk away. That's fine. We love our lurkers as much as our chatters. That's fine. It's work for a lot of people, isn't it, at this time of day? In America, you're all getting up. In Australia, you're virtually getting ready to go to bed and start your next working day. But right now, we're all on the same day, aren't we? Australia's on the same day as us. You're all getting ready to go to sleep. Chili red is a good one. Is there anything on Mermaid this year? I haven't been around much. Leslie, I know Shannon's doing an event, Mariola May. That's a colour-a-thon, a weekend long from the 20th to the 24th of May. There's quite a few streamers involved in that one. I know, let me just have a quick look on Instagram because I am sure. I know, do you all know Michelle Keller? Let me just check on Facebook. I'm definitely sure. Let me pull my camera up. I'm definitely sure that I'm in my personal profile, so let me just change to shellarty because I'm not sure how. Michelle Keller. I'm sure Michelle Keller is doing one. I'm sure I've seen it. Newest mermaid images out. So yeah, Mermaid 2021 mermaid colouring pages. So she's doing her own event. I think she's doing it in Michelle Keller's Art Wagon. Let me just double check. So Mermaid Madness event. So if you go to Michelle Keller's Facebook page, which is this one, Michelle Keller's Art Wagon, she's doing an event in May. I'm sure that Colour and Chicks. Am I still on Art Wagon? Just a second. I'm sure Colour and Chicks is doing one as well. Let me have a look. Yeah, mermaid sale. So she's doing her mermaid sale. Let me see if she'll have put something in here. Are you ready for the happy news? Mermaid's just around the corner. Y'all know it means yep. I'm so happy to finally announce my new book is available on Amazon worldwide. Some places may take longer than others, so a little bit of patience. Thank you so much. So that is her Colours and Ocean Mermaids book, which looks so cool. But when is she doing a... Let's have a look. Oh, she's also got a 25%. Oh no, that was just off for that day. So I'm sure I've seen it in here. Oh, and Belinda's doing a month-long, I think, is that one now, yeah? Week 1. 4 days ago. So yeah, Belinda's doing a colour-along through May with Colour and Chicks image. So she's got mermaid stuff in. Who else have I seen? I think... What about... I'm sure... Monya. There's Monya Gates. I think she's put one on as well. Watercolour. That's a May the 4th. Oh yeah, and there's the May the 4th event as well. I'm not too sure on the details of that because I haven't really looked up. So I think most of the artists that normally do Mermay have put things in the Etsy store. So Leslie, just check out the ones that usually do the streaming, or not the streaming, gosh, that usually do the artists for Mermay, and have a look what they've got going on in their Etsy store. What I'll do later today when I've got a bit of time on my hands, I'll go through the artists and go on their Etsy stores, and if there is, I'll put it on Shellarty and Colouring Friends if there's anything that needs showing on there, and I'll also put the details for Mariola May on my Facebook group as well. So that's what that section will look like. So then I'm just going to come in with the black, which is 028, and all I do with black is just very lightly kind of emphasize the turning bits, or what would be the bits where the bubble will get a bit of shape. And it just helps form more 3D to the bubble. Belinda was doing a Jennifer Zimmerman page the other night. I wonder what she'd done then. Let's have a look. I thought she did a Jennifer Zimmerman one actually. Belinda. Let's have a look what she's got going. Oh yeah, so she streamed 4 days ago the so 1 day ago was the adult live colour and chat. That was the patron one, and then so 4 days ago she started the Fishy Darlings, which is down here. So yeah. Oops. So I'm gonna go around each one and kind of emphasise. Shellarty, breaker of tips, slayer of names, and gob on legs. I just snapped a Brutfunner. Shovel it into the garden, Angie. It's where salad belongs. Finally finished chopping my dinner. Now to shovel salad. I had a prawn salad yesterday and I've got some prawns left over, but I've just had a bacon butty, so I don't think I'll be having prawns today. So here I'm going to darken this bit up here. Hi Bruce, how are you? You were surprised to see me on? I know I might make this a regular thing, you know. I quite like this time on a Tuesday. It's actually a really nice time to stream. So I'm going to kind of put some shapes in. So I'm seeing what I've done here. I've not done loads with the black, I'm being honest. So how have you been, Bruce? What's been happening your end? Has the weather calmed down a lot? Did it come out really good? Oh yeah, I was watching a bit of that one because that's when I was up. The Jennifer Zimmerman, what she did with markers. I love how she does with markers, it's amazing. I can't yield markers like that at all, it just doesn't work. Okay, I have to walk in to get my computer up and running, so I may go quiet, but I'll still be watching. No problem. Ashley, you go and get yourself sorted for work. Just remember, Christine Cameron's is a challenge event on Earth. Yeah, Christine Cameron's one as well. She's definitely doing a mermaid I've seen. I'm trying to think of all the ones I've seen. She's so creative. Look at that awesome design. Oh, Belinda Kim, yeah, she is. I just in awe of people who can work markers because I can't. You're pretty good, aren't you, Tammy, with markers? Where they're doing good, getting ready for plant garden. Plant garden, what's that? What's plant gardening? Plant guarding, should I say. Is things coming nicking your plants out your garden? So I'll put a bit on this one, on the edge of here. So I'm going to go on to the wing in a minute, but I just wanted to show you what the drippings would look like, because obviously it takes me ages to colour. Whoops. So I want to to just add kind of bit of a flashy turn in there, just to give it that effect of it's a bubble type of look. So then you'll go in with your white pencil, not white pencil, white gel pen. Let me just get this going on the back of my hand, because it never, the ballpoint always goes dry. Good morning, Dee. How are you? So I'm just going to emphasize where the white is with the white pen first. Just richens that up a little bit. And then just everywhere where it looks like a edge or a bubble, I'm just going to put this line in. And this helps then give it that illusion of movement. If you get a good gel pen, that is. And this one is deciding it's not having a good time. Well, I'm so glad I actually remembered how to do that, because it's been a while since January. I'm going to kind of run that line across there. Same with here. And that should look like runny, yummy honey. Shell, are you off work tomorrow? I don't work at all. I'm a stay-at-home mum because I have 2 children with autism, so I stay at home for now. But in the next couple of years, I'll be back to working life again. Have you been practicing flicking with Georgia's Copics, Tammy? Belinda uses markers so quickly, she just blows my mind. She does. That's hitting enter before I proofread. See, meaning you go planting in gardening. Shell, you have an extremely special talent. Look at you creating your own designs. You're amazing. Oh, thanks, Kim. Gardening raid is the thing where I'm from. Summer dubs leaves kids raid the gardens. Oh. So what I'm going to do now, so when I do the other side, it'll be exactly the same as what I did there. So I'm going to do the wing now and show you how I'm going to make the wing look like honey, hopefully. This is the creative part. So hopefully I get this right. So each one, where the white areas are, I'm just going to put this, I have to remember I'm using Brutes 032. And I'm going to put it all where the white areas are in here, because I'm going to make all his wings look like honey. Because I'm not all about the designs in it, so I'm just going to make it look like honey, all of his wings. So I'm going to add white bits in here and white bits in there. But I can see kind of where I've put them. So these are going to turn out like drips. So on all these end bits. What's the matter, my lad? Huh? Are you tired? Oh, that was a big clunk on the floor. So and then down here as well. Oh, thanks, Leslie. I think my markers and all my pencils are broken because nothing's coming out right. Oh, Kim, are you just feeling a bit low about your colouring, or in general, or is it just that you're not gelling with your pencils? Because I know sometimes when I'm feeling a bit low mentally, it affects the way I colour. Hence why I took my week out. Because when your mind's not right, your colouring's not right. So maybe have a step back from it, clear your mind a little bit, and think about why you started colouring in the first place. And this is what I do, kind of reset, do a reset button and go back and set yourself, well, I used to colour because of this, and then go back to doing why you started out colouring, and then it just slowly brings your creativity back. So like when I did my week off, I sat there and I said to myself, right, Shell, why did I start colouring? And I started colouring because I loved it. It's helped me through some dark places, and I just loved colouring. I love chatting, and it's all about getting out and chatting. I don't have a lot of adult companionship when everyone's at work. All my friends work. My children are all at school, so I spend a lot of time on my own with my dogs. So I thought, well, if I do a channel, it'll get me out, get me socialising. I can share the things that I love about colouring and how I colour, and in a way, in return for doing that, I get to speak to all you lovely people. So just have a bit of a reset and have a think about why, because I know you was really enjoying your marker work at one point, Kim. So just try and take yourself back and have a bit of a thing, because I don't think they're broken. It might just be a bit of what we all go through, where we all go in a bit of a slum, don't we, and think, oh, can't be bothered. Because there's times when my pencils have stopped working, but it's not because of them, it's because of me. Done dinner. Hi again, everyone. Oh, Ria, what have you had for your dinner? What are you refilling? Oh, you've been using the markers. I was wondering what I was talking about there then. Sorry. It sounds like the sound of summer outside. Dogs are out, birds are tweeting, the sun is warm, it's hot. That's why I've got my windows open. I can't not have my windows open. So that is the first one. So I've left out where I want white. And then I'm going back in with 002. I'm just going to sharpen it a little bit. Whoops. I'm going to come in with this and deepen up these edges. Just like we've done. I love doing honey though. I love creating different stuff like this though. It's fab. Like Tammy's background. Did you all see Tammy's background? What looked like a rainbow, and it looked like dripping. I can't describe it, but it was like dripping paint. And Tammy said I just chucked everything on it, but it looked absolutely brilliant. I loved it. I was like, oh my gosh, I need to just chuck things on a page. It looked fantastic. So if you didn't see that, please go and watch Tammy's channel. Tammy, put your link in just in case anyone's not. I think all of them are subscribed anyway. But if you didn't see that, go and watch it. It was fantastic. The rainbow. Which one was it called, that one, Tammy? At the minute, Pickwick, I'm using the only one I've got with the wider hole, because it won't, none of them, every pencil sharpener I've got, I've tried them all, they won't fit in because they're square. So they're in that one. So at the minute they're a bit hard to sharpen, but I think some have said go and get a Dahl 113, I think it was. Go and get a Dahl 113 because they sharpen them really well. So that is what I'm going to get. And it's just reminding me I need to get on my Amazon and order it. If there is only one Dahl 113, isn't there? Or what is it, 113 or 133? Rainbow Galaxy, that's it. Pop your link in, Tammy, because just in case anyone didn't see it, it was so good. It was so good. And I'm like, I just love it. You just chuck things on a page and artwork comes out. It's cool. And I found it a lot. I got that a lot in the background series. It was like sometimes I just started off and I thought if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. The Dell 133 works fine. So I've got to remember 133. Molly, hello Molly, how are you? Happy Tuesday morning. Well, it's now Tuesday afternoon, isn't it, for me? I'm not sure if it's morning for you guys still, isn't it? So I'm just following where I've done that yellow with this wing. I'm going to hopefully cleverly be able to disguise some of these black lines with the darker colours in a second. So then I'm using 093. And this is where I'm going to kind of mostly go round the edges because I want to bring in, I want to hide some of the lines that Johanna's put in. If this comes out or pulls off, I'll be well happy if it works. Thank you, I will do that. I think a lot of it is, like you said, where I'm at mentally. When you're in a bad place, it's hard to even have the desire, so a lot of the times it's forcing myself to do it. Yeah, definitely, Kim. Just take a little step back, refresh your mind, reset button, and go back into it. And do you know what I do when I feel like that? So last week when I wasn't on my channel, I spent a lot of times finding other channels, new channels that I've not come across before. And the same, I was watching obviously people that I watch all the time, and just sitting and watching sometimes helps bring that creativity back. And you're like, oh yeah, I really want to try that, and I really want to try that, and you'll go to another channel and you'll see something else, and you'll be like, oh yeah, I want to really go on, I want to try that now. And it gives you that burst, or puts that fire back in your belly to get back onto your colouring pencils or things that you try. Like at the minute, I want to try and do a lot of this journaling and stuff, and I've got a big massive box down there full of stuff, and I'm making a swatching book that's going to have a 3D journal cover on it. It's just a 3D cover with all kinds of things going to be thrown on it, and then inside I'm going to make it a colour check, but I'm doing something all fancy inside of it. Now whether my idea will work is yet to be seen, but I am going to do it. I am going to probably video myself doing it as well, so I'm going to term it something like a non-crafter attempting crafting. So yeah, just have a sit back, just watch a few channels, try and get your creativity back, and I'll promise you they'll start working again. It's just sometimes your own state of mind blocks what you want to do. So just have a little minute, have a little chill out, and try and go back and remember why you did it or why you started in the first place. That's why my brain does sometimes. Sorry, my computer just turned itself off. Oh, did it have enough, Angie? It was like the computer says, no, you're not watching Shell anymore. I'm turning you off. So on these bits here, like I said, did up here on the dripping parts, I'm just being completely random with this and kind of scribbling it in places where I want it to have that scribbly effect. I don't want it to be perfect and blended or anything like that. It's just chuck it where you like it. That's a good way of putting it. Chuck it where you like it. Hopefully we're going to look like a gorgeous honeyed wing. So now bringing in our 102, and this is where I'm going to kind of concentrate on these lines that Johanna's put in, because I want to try and darken these lines up so it kind of looks like the honey and disguises them black lines. Because in my mind here I'm taking the natural honeycomb shape that you see in a beehive and I'm interpreting it here. So like what we've got here, I'm trying to make it look like that, but we don't have the gaps in between. Kim this is the direct link to backgrounds. I'm going to try and have a go at that. It sounds amazing. My brain is pretty permanently in the off position, Tammy. Oh, Angela. I don't think I was going to switch back on. Panic was setting in. Oh, it would have still been here, Angie, if it hadn't come back on. I'd say I'm going to be on another, well, until I've finished this wing at least. So, do you think I should stream at this time most weeks if I can get on? Do you think it's a good stream time, or... I quite enjoyed streaming at this time with everybody. Quite a good day. I'm just a bit thirsty because it's hot. This is why I haven't used mine yet, but now I know what pencil sharpeners recommended. I'm going to go ahead and get it because I can't wait to use these pastel colours. You're more than switched, yeah, you're more than switched on than me. I'm switched off most of the time anyway. My kids are like, Mum, 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 before I even go, what? I am terrible when it comes to that stuff. Well, I think that's what comes of having 4 kids. You get that used to hearing Mum that you switch off a bit from it. That's my excuse anyway. I love my children dearly, but it can be hard work. If you used my come long sharpener with success on my square pencils. Oh, I'm going to have to look at that one. Good morning, Melissa. Hello, happy Tuesday. I'd be happy, Shell. It's a great time for Aussies, Shell. Woohoo! That's what I mean. I always miss my lovely Aussie people, and I just think, oh, you know, I need time for them as well. So I thought, I sat on the phone to Kirsty and I was like, right, I'm going to do an impromptu. And I put in a little messenger group with me, Ashley and Tammy, and I'm like, should I stream? Does people stream at this time? And they're like, get on. The link to your Amazon wish list has expired. Who's that for? Debbie, me? Or is that Tammy? Oh, if it's mine, I think the one in this video I took it from, let me double check it. I think I took it from an old video. Let me just double check something. Because a few people message me and say your wish list doesn't work. And I'm like, does it not? Oh, I know this one worked. Because I had it sorted, but I think it's just sometimes it depends on where you are in the country. If other people click on it, I would think. Let me just double check it's not on the wrong one. Yeah, slightly. So I've just changed that wish list. It was the wrong link on this video. So if you double check that, if it's mine you're talking about, I think no, that should be the right one. Because I had it on the wrong settings or something for the live stream. I had the wrong one. I had the non-shareable link, I think, something like that. Yes, you shall. It can, but you do a great job, Shell. Oh, thank you. Shell, what is your theory on autism? Do you think it's linked to immunisations? Kim, that's a big thing that's going on. And I wouldn't like... I can't answer that personally because my husband's got autism and they didn't have the immunisations back then, what they have now. But my husband's just gone through the diagnosis for autism because obviously with my boys, I see in my boys my husband. So we then said, you know, come on, we need to go and see if this is a thing, and he's been diagnosed with autism. So for me personally, I can't say it is, because in my opinion, with my children, I just think it's just something that's happened throughout the boys with him, you know, times. And same with my eldest brother, he's got Asperger's syndrome, and again, the immunisations weren't out, or we didn't have the same immunisations back then, and he's in his 40s as well. So it's a big thing which causes big debates, what it's probably not the place for. So in my opinion, very quickly and briefly, no, I don't think it is, but it can be a massive, it can turn into a massive debate. So I think, you know, it should just be left to each other's opinions. You like this time better than night time. I was going to write the same thing, Angie Jinx. What's Angie wrote? Let me look. It can, but do a great. Tammy, it won't have to put up with text from me. It's a great. The link to. Was that Tammy won't have to put up with text? I'd be happy, and Tammy wouldn't have to put up with text from me. Well, we all sit for a good hour in the morning, don't we, Tammy? Sat chatting to each other, sending daft voice messages all morning, laughing at each other. Those pencils you're using now. I got the pencils that the Dale sharpener for Mother's Day. You've got these. Oh, fantastic, Mona. And the Dale sharpener. Have you had a go at it? Does it work? Except you're putting up with messages from me. Hope everyone has an amazing day also. This bee is so cute. Oh, thank you, Melissa. No, putting up with messages from you, my friend, never ever. I made a wish list and sent it to my husband and her friend. They're the only ones that support my hobbies. Yeah, same with me. I send my wish list. That's the main purpose I have my wish list, because my friends or family, when it comes to Christmas and stuff like that, never know what to get me. So I said, look on my wish list and get me that. So this is going back to 093 like we did up there, and we're just gonna blend, not blend, but kind of just smush it a bit together in places, just so it's blended slightly, if that makes sense. But don't blend it completely that it blends straight into another. We just want to smush it a little bit. We're just doing a bit of smushing on this part. And this is where, when I start doing the dark bit in a second, I'm hoping it will start to work how I want it to look. So all I'm doing is just taking out the harsher lines. That's it. I'm not blending. I'm just softening that harsher line. So I made a wish list, said to my husband and her friend, they are the only ones that support my hobbies. So yeah, possibly Kim, yeah. As long as they buy it from you, Melissa, win-win. Yes. I wish I could send you daft voice messages. Oh, it's okay, Angie, because we love your messages just as much as we'd love it if it was voice. So don't you worry. We enjoy your voice messages, your typing messages. We all love you, honey. Because Angela sent me a message over there, didn't you? I want to see this selfie picture that you've taken of yourself. I was like, what selfie picture? The one you've sent Tammy with your hair like that. So she got sent all my hairdresser pictures. So I had the one where they just put, was it roots on? I think it was. And then there was the next bit, she put the foils in between, and then I had another load of colour on here and another load of colour. So I sent a picture of that, and then I sent the finished-ish look. Smooshing is my favourite technique. I love smooshing. So now we're going to add, no, I've done the red, not adding the red. We're going in with 117, and this tones down a bit of that red, if you remember. So working in this top corner here, but I'm not taking out all of it like I did above in the drips, just bits of it. I'm loving how this wing is turning out already. I mean, this wouldn't be a flying bee by any stretch of the imagination, but it's a made up bee. It's made out of flowers, so it did have to be real. So smushing them layers with 117. I'm definitely writing this combination down for the brutes for honey. They're very good at smushing. They like Prismacolor for smushing. Smushy! It was brilliant too, Shell, thank you. You're welcome. Yeah, we love your daft text messages. Do not worry about it, Angie. We look forward to them. Okay, and then let me just go back to this one because I've not done the drip. So let me just go all around the drip here with this one. I'm just going round the bits where I put the white in originally. I've just not done the drip for whatever reason. Just need to sharpen. The other thing is I'm finding I need to sharpen them a lot because they don't keep the points. Whoops. Shellarty, breaker of tips, slayer of names, and gob on legs. I think I used to say it more dramatic than that. I think I used to be like, gob on legs. I think that's how I used to say it. It's still here. Ashley made it ages ago, and it's still on my desk from when I first ever started, and I first started saying it. It's going to be on my desk forever, that is. So let me just quickly redo these drips bits while we're having a little natter. I don't know why I missed this bit off, but I'm doing the same process I've just done up there. Bending. Well, I don't know if anyone's watching any cool TV programmes at the minute or anything on Netflix, but I've just finished watching The Crown. I'm gutted that's over. I absolutely loved it. I'm not a very political person, but I really, really, really loved The Crown. It's alright, Shell. Angie was getting selfies for today when I was treating myself with facial mask. I want to see them! Send them to me! Yes, Shell, that sharpener works awesome with the brutes. Thank you very much, Mona. I'm definitely going to get it today, I think. I'll get on my Amazon later and order it. And they were brilliant too, Tammy. Hi, Kat! How are you? How's the fur baby? Is she doing okay? He, she, I can't remember whether you said it was he or she. Gosh, it's bad that, isn't it? So I'm just moving on to the next one. So I'm trying to catch up to where we were because I forgot these parts. Kat, Tammy has joined our awesome mod squad. I guess I have to wait for my birthday, Tammy, but my husband did get me some goodies for Mother's Day. Oh, that's lovely, Melissa. What did he get you? I get both sets of brutes and the case for Mum's Day. Oh lordy, 300 pencils that need organising, colour families and swatch. With these hands it will take me a while. Oh, Debbie, but it's so enjoyable, isn't it, swatching? I enjoyed swatching. And it's going to take me, I'll be in the same boat as you when I do this swatching journal, because I'm going to have to re-swatch all my sets that I've got into this new thing. But I know Ashley's swatching at minute as well. So I think there's quite a few of us having a good swatch lately. So back onto the red now, which is 102. I'm going to concentrate on putting a dark bit here and running all along there, because like I said, I want these bits of the wings to kind of be darker. She's over halfway through recovery. I'm babysitting her and watching you whilst my other lab is in the garden. Oh, but she's getting better though, isn't she, Kat? Is she going to be all right after all this now, or will she have any lasting problems with it, or is it just, will this help annihilate everything that she's had going on with it? It always scares me because she's had hip. Is it a hip that she's had sorted? Because I know giant schnauzers here have trouble with the hips later in life. So, have you all seen him? I got him to come up before. Should I show you him? Because he can come and stand outside of me here. Let me move this. Come here, Moo. Come on. Mel. Come on. Come see. Come show everyone. What's this? What's this? Come here. Come on. Come on. You're scared of me, chair. Come on. What's this? Come say hello to everyone. Come here. Oh, I know. Well, hello, my boy. Come say hello. Up here. Watch your head. Up here. Don't stretch. I've just woke him up. Come on. Come here. Me. Yeah. What's this? What's this? Come here. What's that? What's that there? Come here. What is it? Come here. Well, you can all see him there, can't you? And you've all seen me other little one. He's down here. Come here for a minute. 1 minute you can come here for. They're going to start playing now. Come here. Come here. No fighting. Come here. Come here. This is my two-faced Vader. You've all seen him before, I think. So he's got the dark side of Darth Vader and the white storm, the white stormtroopers. I know. So this is these. So they're gonna go play now. Go play. Go play. So they'll probably be really loud now. They're my babies if you haven't seen them before. I just got home last night from having spine surgery. Whoa, Michaela. I hope you're okay, hon. Jeez, that's some wait a minute. We're not having this. No! Quiet. No. Sit down. Sit. You stop that now. No. Okay, so, well, I hope you're soon better, Michaela. Oh, the lovely Auntie Leslie. Kim, I would try a different sharpener. I think the Tagal is doing that. Let me see, I've just seen that. Let me see about Tagal. I feel like I need to get some lycra jumpsuits and a pistol so I can truly be in the mod squad. Damn. Yeah, Tagal is breaking my Prismacolors. Does anybody know what that could be happening? It's like eating my pencils bad. Oh, I don't have any trouble with mine, but I can't honestly say I use it that much. I use my bullet, my M&R more than anything. I think. Well, it's a lifetime condition, so weight management is key, but her elbow is healed. That was it, her elbow, wasn't it? Is healing. Hopefully hydro will help more. Oh, bless her little socks. Thanks for keeping us updated though, Kat. We usually wear the blow-up T-Rex t-shirts while we mod. Yeah. Are you in Shell's Facebook group, Debbie? I've just got home last night from having spine surgery. I need to catch up to what I'm reading. Definitely embracing the dark side. He definitely is. He's meant to be the dark side of Darth Vader, but the stormtrooper side's coming in. I'm just catching up now. Have I caught up? 5 discs replaced and fused my neck. Wow. Gosh, well I hope you get better soon. I'll send the 180 order to Shell for her to put in the group. The best 120 order I've seen is on Emily's Illustrators website for free. Oh, thank you, Kim. So keep in the edge there dark. So now we can move on to the sepia. Or what would be sepia in the Prismacolor is 117 in this. We can go back to this now. Oh, I just snapped that right off. That went flying. So bad. Breaking all these tips. So again, I'm just following where we've done the darker area and just killing some of that red a bit more. I think I've already done that on that one. I've gone wandering downstairs in the hopes I've left the living room door open, and I haven't. The only thing I don't like about these Brutes, and it's getting all over my hand, is the flaky fallout of them. Oh, it started raining. That's gone from one extreme to the other, hasn't it? You saw it snap? Blow up T-Rex suits, Kim. Do you know one time we'll all have to get a video call on with all the mods dressed up as some dino face? I'm sure there's a Snapchat or a messenger thing that's got dinosaur heads on. We'll all have to do that. Put a picture on shellarty. Because I now want one. I saw that snap. I do belong to work groups. Thank you so very much. All those greens are making my head hurt. There is a lot of greens. I don't have the 180 set though. Oh gosh, Mona, I hope you're alright as well too. We'll be thinking of you both. Obviously get well soon for Michaela, and good luck, Mona, when you go for that. So I'm just using this to kill some of that red now, or pink. A bit too much there, I want mixing. So now we're going to add our darker sections, and for this I just want it a little bit sharper. You know what I'm like for my sharp points. Mod uniform. Took me easy weekend to do Debbie. Asked Tam if she had to put up with my whining. I'm 19 weeks pregnant today, almost. Oh, Melissa, congratulations. Oh, I'm one of them people, me, if you've got a pregnant bump, I will come and squeeze your pregnant belly. I love pregnant bellies. So, congratulations and good luck. Halfway there is so cool point. So what I'm going to do now is in these corners is where I'm going to get all the dark, the 023, and really darken up them corners. And this is going to be kind of like our honeycomb, but this is where you go in little different orders as well. Just pull out some of that honey leaking effect. It's more like a burnt honey, isn't it? In places. What have you got, you, Veda? You've got toilet roll. It's been and got a toilet roll, a cardboard toilet roll out the bin in the bathroom. Oh, he's a little monkey, Veda is. Aren't ya? So where we've got this black line here, I really want to kind of emphasise the dark in this bit here. And I'll make it even dark when it comes to the black section. So, kind of just bear with me a second. It's gone in my bathroom. 1 minute. The little monkey's trapped himself in. Well, you will go in the bathroom and then can't get out. Get here. Right. Excuse me. Thank you. In your bed. Good boy. Trapped himself in the bathroom. Daft dog. Oh. Okay. Oh yeah, Emily's colour charts are good. I used Emily's colour chart for... Which did I use Emily's colour chart for? Oh, these are what Emily's colour charts look like. Because I use this one for... This is Emily's chart. This is a luminance one. Because I didn't know the order for them. So Emily's charts are really good as well. Let's get back down to business. Let's get down to business. One more night together. I have to remember I can't sing on here. I get told off. So what have we got to go? Have I got anyone come in? 5 minutes left and then going rushing back home to my Nocturnes page. Woohoo! Puzzles! What's that? I've missed some going in there. Oh no, you weren't a bump toucher. Yes, I have. I don't know how I feel about people, never mind being touched. Has anyone seen the Zucchini Kitty Daydreams page she just did? I haven't been on social media at the last few normally see Karen's stuff on Instagram. Blade in the Tagal dulls very quickly. Tell me one of the other mods. Can you link Emily's website or day before the 120 set order? I felt in kit for the first time on Mother's Day. Oh, having a bump is fun. I don't mind people touching it. Oh, I loved my bump. I used to sit there with the TV box, the remote for the telly, the digibox, however you call it. And when I was lying down, I used to put it on when they had hiccups and it would bounce. And it was so cool because my husband could then see the hiccups when it was happening. I could feel it. He could feel it, but have the remote on, and every time the baby hiccuped inside, it was wobbling from left to right. It was so cool. Oh, thanks, Mod. You're amazing. Thanks, Kat. Alien invasion. I'm just going to add in bits that I want to here. Kind of like what I did above in them ones. I'm still amazed that I remembered what I did because it was an off the cuff when I did the honeycomb for the background series. It was just the first time I'd ever done it, so to just pick it back up and do it again, I feel really chuffed with myself actually. So I'm trying to disguise. I'm wondering if Ashley, if this confirms as a changing the page for Ashley's hashtag, I wonder if it actually works or it can be classed. Because have I really changed it that much? I don't think I have really. Milo, stop crying. No, we're having no schnauzer talk. Milo, stop. They're very vocal schnauzers. They love to do our schnauzer talk, don't we, Moo? Eh? And then when Milo starts his schnauzer talk, Vader starts howling. Must be nice to enjoy pregnancy. I spent the whole time ill. Oh no. I wasn't too bad with my pregnancies. I had quite good ones. I had a bit of morning sickness, I think, with Kian, and he was probably the only one. The only one I had something really bad was more towards the end, and that was more to do with like blood pressure and stuff. So then now I'm going to go back with our lightest yellow, which was 001. I'm just going to emphasise the lighter areas again. Oops. Riching it up again in the middles and the edges, and then I'm going to come in with the black a second. Milo, stop it. Oh, I want to thank you all anyway. You've given my little Tuesday some highlight and being here. It's so nice to spend it with you all. Ashley told you the other day that it qualified. Ashley told you the other day that it qualified. Yeah, I think she did, didn't she? Because I'd changed it. So now we're going in with the black 028. And I'm just going to deepen up all these areas now. Hopefully I can morph out some of them lines or make them look part of the wings. This is going to look more of a richer honey. Has anybody else got dogs who lick frantically at the feet? Because Milo does it all the time. Oi, stop. So my attempt, I'm just going to turn it sideways a little bit. 028. And if anyone wants the combo, it's up in the corner. Oi, stop it now. It's becoming more of a distraction. Anyone talks about weird cravings during pregnancy? I got oranges. Angie, I did with my very first. I got loads of, I ate punnets and punnets and punnets of oranges, and I swear to gosh, when Aiden came out, it was orange. I was convinced myself I'd made his skin orange because I'd ate so many oranges. It was really, really like tanned. He came out looking really tanned. And I was like, oh, that must have been all the oranges. What's a good watercolour pencil that's not real expensive? I only have Inktense pencils. I do have the Derwent Artist watercolour pencils, but I can't comment on them because I haven't actually used them. So I'm not too sure. Maybe the other ladies can help you out with that though, because I'm not. I only have mainly watercolour tubes. These, or I have my watercolour palettes. So I don't really use many watercolour pencils apart from Inktense. I can give you one that's not expensive and not good, Kim. Faber-Castell do a budget aquarelle pencil. That's true as well, Angie. and the fake crab stick seafood meat. Oh no, did you crave them, Tammy? I was just oranges with my first one, and then strawberries with Alicia. Freya, I didn't really have any cravings with Freya, if I'm being honest. I had more, I don't know. I just think I was too busy with Alicia to even think whether I had cravings or not. So on this wing I've probably done a little bit more black because I kind of wanted the wing to kind of morph. So when I do the other wings, it's going to look more butterfly-y, I think. I'm really chuffed how this has come out actually. So on Friday night's live stream, I'm going to be doing a live stream in Colour Yar's brand new mandala book. They've asked me if I will do a review on it. So if you remember a while ago, I did a book called Mandala Nights. And that was by Colour Yard. I'm going to be doing that on Friday night. I'm going to schedule the stream so it's done ahead of time. But that's what Friday night's stream will be all about. So let's do the bottom part of the wing, and then that's that wing finished. And then I will have to call it a stream, I think, at that point. Let's have a look. Do you live by Jones, Kim? Oh, that's not for me. That's up for the Shell. Dermot and I severe jaundice too. He had to go and... I wonder if I actually caused that, because it wasn't too sure, you know, whether he was jaundice, because he was really, he was like an orangey tan, very orange, and I was like, that's... But I ate punnets of them a day, like 7 or 8 little oranges and tangerines. I've already used that. So back with 001. I'm going to turn my page that way so I don't rub this bit here. So hopefully you can all see there what I'm doing. And I'm just going round all them areas again. What I've already put the white in. I'm hoping this wing looks cool. It's coming out good already. So yeah, hope you look forward to that. So it'll be a flip through the book, and then I'll go to be doing like a page from the book live. So that'll be cool on Friday night. Oh, I just love that anyway. Vix, thanks ladies. Have to flight to try some, but guess I'd probably rather not have that. It's going to leave all those pencil lines and aggravating me. Oh, I love the smell of Vix. I got 12 set for $13. Crayons actually really melt just like watercolour pencils, Kim. Yeah, I believe that they're quite watercolour-y. As a bonus, they are ordinary pencil with great pigment to pay off too. Oh, I'm going to have to get these crayons. You're all making me like crayon jealous. Okay, so moving back to 002. So how many's got the square brutes or the 180 brutes? Are they all the same? Well, the 180 are a different kind of pencil, aren't they? They're more like what the crayons look like, aren't they? The 180. Brutfuners. Just bear with me 2 seconds, everyone. Let me just mute this. I've just got to answer it. 1 second. Hello? Okay, I'm back. Can y'all hear me right? Okay, there now. I just had to answer that call then. I'm nearly asleep, Angie. The eyes are drooping. Oh, you got droopy eye. You're doing to me when I was watching Belinda's stream and trying to talk and my eyes were stinging like mad and I was thinking, why am I not just going to sleep? I'm sat there like sprazzing my eyes to stay awake. Okay, then next up is Sharpen, and it's 093. So again, we're just going in, smushing and squiggling wherever takes our fancy. Bet you're bored of seeing honey now. I've coloured that much of it. It turns out it's good for spots, cat. Really? I need to do that for my face. It's full of horrible rosacea. Vicks burns my skin. I can't use it. I would imagine it would. Because you imagine putting it on your things and it's underneath your eyes and you just go scald your eyes off. Would you? Turn off mute. Can you hear me? Sounds great, yeah? See, I can't turn my phone off in the day because obviously my kids are at school. And I can't turn it off. I was at the hairdresser's on Friday and I'd just finished having my colour put on, so my head was full of dye. And next minute, phone rings me at high school, my daughter. Mrs. Jones, your daughter's been in PE, they've been playing tag rugby and they've collided with each other and she's gone flying and banged her head in the floor. You need to come and pick her up. I was like, I'm at least 45 minutes away from you in the car. I've got a load of dye on my head and how am I going to come and pick her up? So it was like, well, is there anybody else in the area, Mrs. Jones, that can come and pick up your daughter? And I was like, no, everyone's at work. But luckily I had a friend who hadn't gone to work that day, Jane, and she went and got her for me. But school was like making me feel bad for being out having my hair done, even though I didn't know that my daughter was going to hit her head and have to come home from school. It really annoyed me how they were kind of making me feel bad for being out having my hair done, as though I'm supposed to be at home sat at the other end of the phone waiting day in day out for school to ring. I'm not being the reason you put Vicks on. How do you guys swatch small sets like 12 or 24? What I do, if I know that there's going to be no others, so like I have little sets like, where have they gone? So I have little sets like these and I know I'm not going to get any more of them. I swatch them like this, so I make a swatch like that, so it's just a little one, and normally I'd make it the size of the tin, so for whatever reason I made this one massive because I got a little case to store them all in. But normally what I would do is I'd make it the size of the pencil lid, so I'd fit the names in there and I would laminate it and it would go in the tray like that, if you can imagine, and it would stick it to the roof. And then, so when I use just these pencils and I take the lid off, it's already in the lid. That's how I usually do it. But I made a bigger one because I've got a file to put them all in. But now I'm going from that to a book. But I mainly laminate all mine. So these are like all my charts that I use for on screen. They're all laminated to keep them nice and fresh. But that's how I do it for my little tins, if I'm going to use it. So now I'm going in with the 102, which is the red colour, and again we're just putting it here, there and everywhere where we feel is right. And the more scribbly, it sounds daft, the more scribblier it looks with honey, the better. So when you smush it out, when you go back in with the previous colour and you smush it out, it looks so much better when it's just not neat. Oh, I need to come back down, don't I? Go on more, do you think? Yeah. Can we get some more thumbs up for sure? Oh, thanks, Kat. Droopy sleepy eye. So yeah, I want you to do, if you're going to follow along my way, just kind of, the scribblier it looks, the better the honey effect. A lot of my colouring I do scribble like this. Same with my dinosaur skins and reptile skins, it's all like scruffy colouring is what I call it, if you've heard me say it before. Scruffy colouring. So then we go back with the previous colour, which is 093, and we smush our lines so they don't look as in your face. We're not blending, we're smushing. There's a difference. Smushy, smushy, smushy all day. Smushy, 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 smushy all day. Da, 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 da. Oh, got another ghost hunt on Saturday night. Sorry, Tammy, I'll probably miss your stream again, but I hope you can forgive me. I will watch it the day after. But we're back out ghost hunting again, just the team on Saturday night for another recording session. So Saturday night I'll be back out doing what I absolutely love to do. Okay, I'm just going to go back in. No, I'm not. So I've done the red. So now it is 117, and that's just going to kill a bit of that red in places. I'm going to follow this one. I need to convert it to pencils I have. Yeah, well, it's quite easy. I've just converted it into these, so I think they're quite easy convertible pencils. Colours that I've used by the looks of it. I can always have a look as well if I need to and convert. If anyone else wants me to try and convert it, if I've got the pencils, I will. So I'm just rubbing this over the red that I've just put on in places, just to tone it down just a little bit. A little bit too pinky, but it's the only colour that virtually matches, so it helps kill. But I think that's why I used it anyway, regardless. So now we're coming in with 023, which would be our sepia colour in Prismacolors. So everywhere we've got these dots is where I'm going to start adding this in. Magical Jungle for me, Cat. I was colouring in Mandels but taking a rate now. Another way you can do it is malicious to put more than one set in a page if you laminate or use a folder, etc. Yes. Shell, have you ever heard of the TV show Adventures with a Purpose? They do cold case missing persons and sometimes the entire family that's vanished and nobody knows what's happened to them. Wow, no, I haven't seen that. I'll have to look it up. Tell me I was gutted I missed your secondary rated stream. Tammy's stream was hilarious. Angie and Ev was on one. It was so funny. I absolutely loved it. Loved it. I can say the first one I had interjected a bit of help to that as well, but yeah, it's one of them. It's been ages since you've been able to do that, Shell. Tammy will be supporting you 100%. Yay, more ghost hunting. Whoop, whoop, whoop. But Tammy does stream in the day, so I do catch her. But I also mod for Louise's channel on a Friday morning when she does it live, and as well, Tammy does Friday mornings at the same time. So I do sometimes come upstairs and I do double watch streams on a Friday because I want to be there for both of you. So that keeps me in the streams. I can do one. I can mod and I can also keep going with Tammy's channel as well, because I love Tammy's streams. I love everybody in there. They're all amazeballs. So here I'm trying to kind of darken up them lines where we've got lines and use them again as the honeycomb type of texture. Go in and out with some of them. So yeah, Saturday night, but it is kind of like the ghost hunting season, and now we're allowed back out and doing stuff, it will happen more often. I know she'd be supporting me, she definitely would. The reason I'm asking, sometimes they say to the people I'm speaking to, try and tell them the location that they're at. It's pretty cool. A couple of guys I haven't found tons of people. I'll definitely check it out. Sounds good that. They've found they've driven off into lakes. Oh gosh. It was all appropriate conversation. It's how you interpret it is the issue. Damn it. If there's something strange in the neighbourhood, who you gonna call shellarty? Oh dear me, you lot crack me up. You can find it on YouTube. We try to entertain. Cat, are you calling me bad? Shell, I wish you could take us with you one time because I'm really interested. Well, they're going to be live on YouTube as well. Once he's got his webcams up and running, they are going to be live on YouTube. Aspie! Good day, mate! How are ya? I don't even think that sounded Australian. Finally got your internet back up. Whoop whoop. There's some people on YouTube that go to different places and they use something called a spirit box. Yeah, we've used all them. We've got all spirit boxes, divination, I'm trying to think, night vision cameras. We've got all kinds. We just did a filming at the weekend. It was amazing. I loved it. So yeah, ghost hunting life for me. They're like my second family. Right, so now we're going in with 0 to 8 and darkening up these boxes now to kind of merge them all together. It's going to be like the bee with the butterfly wings, isn't it? And then it'll be easy to get the other side to match. I'm not too worried about that. So, as well as just putting it in the sides and kind of moving it into the middle as well, just to bring it out. But when I put the white pen on in a minute, it should bring it all to life and look amazing. And then I'll love you and leave you all to get on with your days. And I might make Tuesdays a permanent thing, if I can, if nobody else is on at this time. Because I don't like treading on toes, but sometimes it's going to get to that point, there'll be that many of us that we'll have no option, I think. But I think I just need to darken this bit up here. Turn that into morphed bit. I'm just trying to look what it looks like on screen and then here in front of me. So then I'm just going to bring back my lightest yellow, which was 001, and just smush it all together, and it'll brighten it up in places it needs brightening up. I've got to go and do my housework for another hour before my kids come home from school. So let's get the white gel pen back out and fit it on the screen there. Let's get all the dust off. So I'll turn it this way actually. So I'm going to go around the edge of the wing at the top. I need to get it going again. It's dried up. You were the ringleader in that last stream. Angela, that's being too kind. Shell's accent. Almost. I don't think my Wigan accent would ever allow me to get me Aussie on. Glad you found us too, Debbie. I'll send you the files, Shell, after stream. So glad to find you, your wonderful community. I couldn't resist after watching your flip of Jane's Brooks. Oh, thanks, Debbie. I'm glad you found me as well. Is why we love you. We almost, well, mostly I try anyway. Oh, thanks, Kirsty. So I'm going to try and get this to work. Oh yeah, there we go, it's coming out. So I'm going to run it along. Oh, it's not wanting to work. I hate this, me, with these pens. I just want a white gel pen that will work. Where's my Posca? Let me try my Posca. No saying this will even work. Yes, I need, is it called elocution lessons? Kelly, good morning. Good morning, good morning. We'll sleep the whole day through. Good morning to you. So where I think there's going to be bubbles of honey, so like kind of around these. I'm not going to do loads, I'm going to do more like reflective ones because I kind of just want it to look sticky and shiny rather than it looking too much. So I'm just kind of giving it that reflective type of thing. I think that's enough. I don't want to go overboard. When we lift it up, hopefully the honey wings look cool. So what I'm going to do, oh, have I knocked the thing off? I get my autofocus back on. There we go. So that's how the other wing on the other side is going to look. So all the drippings are going to come down on this side and then down at the bottom. And then I think I'm just going to do across the top, like I said, I'm going to do this wooden tree up the side and then it's going to come across the back. And then I'm going to make it look like it's hanging off a tree. So at the back might be just a soft blue, I think. I'm very surprised you're up. Catherine, hello. Good morning, Paul, Anna and Hervey. It's lovely to see you all. Yes, I'm very surprised that you're up. You'll need the 1 meter Posca pen. I know, which one's this one? Not point. Oh, it focused on you there, on it then. Come on. The 0.7 millimeters. This one, the metal. This one's the metal. You can't see it because it's having a paint explosion, but it's the metal nibbed one. This one. Sorry, I have to go now. It's looking. Thank you, Pickwick. I'm gonna go in a second anyway. It's done for today's one, I think. Or should I just finish the flowers off on this side so that half is done? No problem. But yeah, that's how it's going to look. So I think then wings look, I could just break that off and eat it. It looks like peanut brittle as well. Oh, so yes, thank you for joining me today. It's been really lovely of you all. I'm going to finish the other ones off and then I'll probably just record me doing the backgrounding and pop it on the background series. So thank you for everybody in chat coming along and chatting away with me today, and thank you everyone in the background who was lurking. It's been lovely to have you. It's a bit different for me coming on in the day, but I've really enjoyed it, and I'll definitely look at starting doing one each Tuesday morning if I can. So that will be exciting, so I can spend a lot more time with my Australian friends. That'll be really, really good. You're very welcome, Mona. Thank you. It looked like the next size up, just clean the nib. Yeah, it just keeps exploding everywhere. Have I got some tissue? Where did I put my tissue earlier on? Hey, baby. I don't think I did have some tissue. Oh, did I scare them, mate? No. What time is it now? Oh gosh, I've got 45 minutes before I've got to set out for the school run. Yeah, so there you go, it cleaned up. That's what it looks like, cleaned up, but it just keeps having explosions. So yeah, it's just a little, come on, focus. It's not liking it, but yeah, it's a little metal one. So yeah, it does good for what I need it to. So what I'm going to do, I will finish the rest of that off on stream because it's just more and more and more honey. But I think it looks absolutely gorgeous. I think I'm going to do some, oh no, I've already drew it in. It's just this side, I don't think I've drawn it in. So yeah, I'm going to be doing loads more honey. So I'll record that last bit and the tree going on at the back. And pop that on my channel so you get to see it completely finished. It just won't be on another live stream because Friday night and bringing your colour, yeah. So thank you very much everybody. Good afternoon, enjoy your day. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening if it's starting on the next day. See you all soon. Have a lovely rest of the week and stay safe. Mwah! Much love to each and every one of you. So let's see who we've still got here. Got bye Tammy, bye Angie, bye Aspie, bye Fussel, bye Catherine, Leslie, Melissa, Manevira, Mona, Pickwick, and I think that's it. Angie. I said Angie, Cat, all my mods. Thank you very much, and I will see you